Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Your content is garbage stoner content. And the reason why so many people pay attention to it is because really they're waiting for you to be driving high and drive into a tree and have an argument and have the tree win the argument, which is why folks are paying attention. Not for this shit.
Hey, sweetie.
My baby girl.
Yeah, right, Chantel. You and your fake voice. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, my baby girl. Those cats are just props. You put them on camera because they make money for you. You don't give a shit about either one of them, and you actually want them both croaked. And I did the reaction when you took BBJ to the vet, and nobody watched it. I was the only one that noticed you treated BBJ like a sandwich in a lunchbox, then banged her against the dashboard because you took no, proper care because you thought you were just bringing lunch. Here. I'll be right back. So fuck off, Chantel.
Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel. Love you so much. One of the best reaction channels out there. Don't you forget it. Put some respect on his name.
Would you still do YouTube if you didn't get paid? Fuck no. No. And that Ozempic injection just to get my blood sugars under control.
Oh my goodness, really, Chantel? You need to get your blood sugars under control. I'm so invested. Remember, this was more than a year ago. And what does she do now? She inhales Lockmas and gets a bucket of sugar from Starbucks every morning. Yeah, oh, poor Chantel. Fuck the hell off.
I have the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know, fuck.
She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders.
Stop looking at it. Okay, guys, it's been about a minute since I've done a pre-recorded, so I'm going to do one now. This is a little bit of a retro project. This is from March 5th of 2021, so a year and a month ago. That ain't too bad. And the thumbnail says, Day in My Life. And the title of the video itself is Someday. And what it is, really, is just Chantel pretending she's got it real tough, getting people to feel sorry, well, not people, her idiot beezers, to feel sorry for her, keep sending her money, and she keeps promising to do changes in the future. You know, the standard bullshit. And I wanted to get to it because it's got her in the shower there, and the tiny bit of footage of her in the shower, too. And it's like, oh, how coy of you, peeking out around the shower curtain. And, oh, I got a couple jokes coming, okay? So, let's just get to it. Hate the creatures singing. And she always ruins really good songs, too, for the most part. And you know what she's doing there right now? Given her bathing habits, or lack thereof? She's doing the waffle stomp. What's a waffle stomp? That's for total filth pigs such as Chantel, who, they make it so they can't use the toilet properly, and they're too lazy to take care of things anyway, so they shit in the shower, and then they stomp it down the drain. That's what Chantel do. Waffle stomp. That's why her drain's always plugged there, you know? That was a nice, clean, functioning, great townhouse that she got there. Now it's like, oh, it's all plugged up again. We gotta go call service people to come by to fix it. Waffle stomp. Taking a dump right there in the shower and then stomping it down the drain. Waffle stomp, that's what she do. Are we all in agreement here that we all cannot stand phony, fake people? Especially people who have a phony, fake personality and who lie all the time. Are we all in agreement there? Yeah, okay, great. So Chantel peeking behind the shower curtain, hi, hi, peekaboo, is the epitome of fake. Because less than a year later, she's in that same shower. Don't worry, this thing has been heavily censored. by both Good Housekeeping and the American Motion Picture Association. She published a video and pictures of her doing things totally naked. No one was asking for it either. In that very same shower, less than a year later. I don't know how the folks there who also rent at the townhouse complex and how the owners are feel about that. Anyway, there's nothing coy about this wildebeest. She's completely fake. What is the singing there for? What is the noise there for? What's the racket covering up? What's it covering up? Why is she making that noise? What's it there for to do? What's it there to cover up for? Waffle stomp.
Don't. Look at the beautiful sky. View from my room.
Meanwhile, she is standing there naked. And the neighbors at the townhouse complex, you know, a couple of them are looking around there trying to find a squirrel or a chipmunk or a bird or something friendly, and they look through the trees and it's like, ah!
Yes. Sun's going down, snow's melting a bit. Yes, spring is in the air.
Yes, spring was in the air more than a year ago. And as it was arriving, Chantel was making all kinds of promises. Oh, when good weather's back, I'm going to go on walks. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to change everything. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to become the new Chantel. And the spring came, and the summer came, and the fall came, and it went right back to winter. And she never kept any of her promises.
I really like this little organizational shelf here I have purchased and put together. Keep all my products that I use pretty much every day.
Which means her drugs and the rest of her street drugs and some more recreational drugs. And that's it.
Yeesh. No.
Druggies are not funny.
Alright, which one?
Both! Super glue them together and shove them up your damn ass.
Mini bites it is.
Strange how you make fun of anybody a few years older than yourself and say they're not good for anything. Meanwhile, you are incapable of opening a can the old-fashioned way. You weakling. You sloth. Well, at least you managed to avoid, all possible exercise. I need to get me an electric can opener. Yeah, 'cause of my hectic lifestyle of no job and doing drugs all day.
Perrier water.
Which is your idea of a practical joke? Because in the more than a year since you made that video, you've inhaled about a skid of Lockman's. That's just one item that you have abused.
And my mini raviolis with meatballs, and I added some Parmesan cheese. And yes, the meatballs might seem nasty to some.
Nah, them Chef Boyardee meatballs are just fine. It is you who is 20 different kinds of nasty to everyone.
They are probably made with cow anus.
No, Chantel, Chef Boyardee is made with good stuff. It is you that is a disgusting pervert who really should not be on YouTube and should be right there at OnlyFans where you belong, and with a little bit of Patreon and struggling to get by with maybe $1,500 a month. If you want to talk about things that are made of cow anus, your spirit is made of cow anus and worse things.
But tasty cow anus.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Your content is garbage stoner content. And the reason why so many people pay attention to it is because really they're waiting for you to be driving high and drive into a tree and have an argument and have the tree win the argument, which is why folks are paying attention. Not for this shit.
Hey, sweetie.
My baby baby girl.
Yeah, right, Chantel. You and your fake voice. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, my baby girl. Those cats are just props. You put them on camera because they make money for you. You don't give a shit about either one of them, and you actually want them both croaked. And I did the reaction when you took BBJ to the vet, and nobody watched it. I was the only one that noticed you treated BBJ like a sandwich in a lunchbox, then banged her against the dashboard because you took no, proper care because you thought you were just bringing lunch. Here. I'll be right back. So fuck off, Chantel.
Yeesh. What are you doing, Sam?
Sam is not doing anything except wishing you would keel over and die so he could take a giant dump on your face and laugh at it.
Oh, Beeson. Yes, he is.
Oh, wow, Chantel's doing the rat face again. How amazingly funny. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, guys. So, I'm just gonna be staying at home today.
Why are we not surprised? Oh, that's right, because you do it 95% of the time. And while you're at the townhouse, you're just going to be pretending like you have problems and getting stupid people to feel sorry for you and join your channel and give you money. You know, the usual. And, this was more than a year ago, and that's what you just keep doing right up to this very day. Get off YouTube, you piece of shit.
We decided to go out tomorrow because procrastination.
What a cute word for lazy as fuck.
So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna go to the pharmacy.
Lying piece of garbage. Sitting around the townhouse. What can I do here with this? Oh, I know. I'll go on camera. I'll say, I gotta go to the pharmacy. There's a lot of medications and prescriptions I gotta get. Yeah, for illnesses I don't even have. Feel sorry for me, everybody. Keep that Beezer money coming, because I gotta spend it on drugs and lockmas, yeah.
I have a bunch of prescriptions to fill. I went through them on a live stream. And apparently I'm starting a cholesterol pill.
Why not start a go get some fucking exercise pill? Why don't you try that? Instead of sitting around there starting to stir up drama with these fake prescriptions that you don't even have.
And that Ozempic injection just to get my blood sugars under control.
Oh my goodness, really, Chantel? You need to get your blood sugars under control. I'm so invested. Remember, this was more than a year ago. And what does she do now? She inhales Lockmas and gets a bucket of sugar from Starbucks every morning. Yeah, oh, poor Chantel. Fuck the hell off.
And to aid in weight loss is what my doctor said. She thought that it would be beneficial in that sense. So I guess we'll see. Some people it works for, some people it doesn't. Everyone I've talked to who I know who is on it, it has helped them lose some of their body weight and control their sugars. I also need to get some prescriptions for some asthma.
Poor Chantel. She has asthma, don't you know? The poor thing suffers so much. Please send her money, because she has such a hard time over there in the townhouse. She really does. Meanwhile, that was done more than a year ago, and since that time, she sucks down hot marijuana vape juice. She smokes cigarettes, and she smokes marijuana joints lit with fire right out of the joint. Just because you perform with a blue puffer on camera doesn't mean you have asthma. Everybody's got that blue puffer. I've got one too. Doesn't mean you have asthma, you lying piece of shit.
Medications and inhalers for my asthma. So we're going to do all that tomorrow. It is very, very, very windy and cold out.
Oh my goodness! Chantel is in crisis again. It's very, very windy and cold out. That's right. Whatever weather you have, it doesn't mean anything. Chantel is the one in crisis. She needs our help and support.
Pizza's off today, so I don't know what we're going to do. I'm really still just struggling.
That is correct. You are struggling with coming up with a believable acting performance. You know, liars can get advantages over good people real easy, real often. And then, you know, when you give them a chance, or they just take a chance on their own behalf and try to deliver the goods, it's like they fail. A terrible performance, Chantel. You know, maybe if you get off the weed and studied some acting, you might be able to do a better performance. This is garbage. Then again, you are garbage too.
Mentally. And probably just going to veg out.
That would be you and your pathetic fan base. I'm just gonna sit around the house and do marijuana all day long, and I'm gonna give Chantel part of my welfare money because I see myself in her.
And play video games. I've been really obsessed with playing Scrabble.
Yeah? Then you sound a lot like Amberlynn Reed, and I got an idea for you. Even though I'm reacting to something you did more than a year ago, I can still provide the suggestion this very day in April of 2022. How about you and Amberlynn Reed get together on live stream and play some stupid board games with each other? You will not do it. You want to know why? Because you're not really friends. You're both a couple pieces of shit, and you're both just, you know, for business purposes, pretend you don't have issues with each other. Anyway, I just thought I would add something to you saying you're sitting around the house getting high playing board games with yourself. That's a great job.
There's an app, Scrabble app, and you can play against different people. There's this one lady I always play against. I just like how quickly she responds when it's her turn. And it's always just like a very close match. I usually always win.
That is quite the achievement, Chantel. So you almost always win. Well, I don't know, have you tried striking my channel yet? You know, you think you always win. We're in the same province in Terrario. You know who I am. Yeah? You'd like to talk shit about me? Yeah? Yeah, you gonna strike my channel? You want to end up in court for fucking real?
So I enjoy doing that. It's good for the brain. Just doing what I can.
Chantel is only just doing what she can. She's just trying to make it work over there. Poor Chantel. Just sitting around all day long pretending to have illnesses that other people really do have and suffer with. And then over the past more than a year, she's pretending more and more but being a victim of domestic violence, and she isn't. So she makes a mockery of all the women who really did have to suffer it. Oh, Chantel, just sitting around pretending to be going through tough times when really she's just lying. Oh, poor Chantel.
I do have to do my daily chore. I will show you my chore chart in a minute. I stuck it to the fridge and I'm going to try to stick with it. So today is Friday. So Fridays I have to sweep and mop the floor.
So that was more than a year ago. And she says she's going to try to stick with it, her schedule. And how often have you heard about her saying that on Friday she has to sweep and mop the floor? Not at all, really. Oh, Chantel, you gotta do your little chore.
Here and downstairs. So, do I feel like doing even that? No, I don't. I didn't feel like getting out of bed. I didn't feel like having a shower today. I just have zero energy. I'm hoping that... I know that once I change my diet, eat healthier...
Like I told you guys, even before this video of more than a year ago that she did, there is no such thing as a Chantel cycle of her trying to lose weight, falling off the wagon, and raging, and saying, I don't care, and then saying, oh, I have to change this. And there is no cycle. She's pretending to try. She's 100% comfortable being a fat pig. And I don't bring her weight into my reactions. Like, not much, you know, I don't bring them up hardly at all. And every now and then I gotta point out, she's comfortable being this big. And she pretends to try because she gets more clicks and money when she does pretend to try.
I'm just going through a rut right now with not eating the best. So, yeah. Alright.
please go and see that imaginary therapist of yours. Even though it's imaginary, go see it anyway. Because you tell everybody else they're ugly and you are convinced that you're some sort of a sex bomb and you need help. You need 2 different types of help and you need it like yesterday.
And I know, I'm not so unobservant that I don't see what's going on around me whenever I eat things that are not healthy.
Oh my gosh, she just admitted that she's eating things that are not healthy. The honesty that's here is just so dang intense.
I know the backlash I get. I know that people have something to say about it. But I'm still going to show you anyways, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to hide my reality just so that people only have positive things to say about it. So,
oh my goodness, we're having such a real moment with Chantel here. This is so raw. It's so much real that I don't know if I can take it. She's admitting her truth of her life, that she's eating bad things and she's just not gonna hide it. More like she is enjoying the benefits of being a freak online and she has no plans to do anything else and she just wants to keep doing it. More like that. More like that.
That's what this video is gonna be today.
You mean besides the bad acting part?
Nonetheless, I hope you enjoy it. And as always, I thank you for watching. Alright, here's my cleaning schedule. As you can see. Yep. So Saturdays and Sundays, if I follow this schedule.
And you know what they say. If you write something down, it's got a much better chance of happening than if you don't. Of course, if you're writing something down just to lie about it, then not so much. And of course, this is more than a year old, so everything she wrote down is now rotting in a landfill somewhere.
I don't have to do any cleaning. And who is this sexy beast? It's BBJ. When I first got her in 2004. Oh yes, BBJ. Yes, BBJ.
Oh yes, BBJ. Yes, BBJ. Oh yes, BBJ. Yes, BBJ. Yes, BBJ. Oh yes, BBJ. Meanwhile, that was more than a year ago, and when Chantel finally did take BBJ to the vet, after people kept bothering her to do it, she packs her up like a sandwich at a lunchbox and bangs her against the dashboard.
Oh yes, BBJ. Yes, BBJ. 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 Oh yes, BBJ. You smell like a pile of shit.
Oh yes, BBJ. Oh yes, BBJ. Yes, BBJ. Oh yes, BBJ.
Oh, Sam, look at all this rice I have to clean up because you spilt it.
Go see a psychiatrist, you silly freak. Sam the cat is having a nice dream. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You dang piece of shit. Leave that cat alone.
And now it's all in your fur. Yes. You beezer.
So I'm gonna go watch some good friends of mine on here. Oh, come on, Sam. Bay Nation. I'm gonna put the fireplace on. Jeez. Yes, that's a pair of pants.
Do you see that piece of contemporary furniture right there? It used to be like a modern style chair. Well, you know, it was all nice and straight before Chantel sat on it. There you go. Enjoy. Most of the time I don't make fun of her weight. It's just that she's so evil, we're all entitled to do it. And plus she age shames everybody and body shames everybody, you know, fat, skinny, whatever. She really's got it coming. So that was in acceptable condition until she sat on it. Enjoy, folks.
Put the light on here. Alright. You guys like my lamp? I think I asked you that. I'm all proud of it. Alright, I'm gonna put the fireplace on. Gotta bend down low. Whoa, 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 whoa! Crap. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. There is no way you've ever had a boyfriend in your life except for Pete's. It is Pete's and that's it. You are so irritating. Forget it. Maybe one time Nader did you for money. After that, forget it.
Hi, Sammy. Watching a live creepypasta.
For some reason, we've been switching our food because they've been having a hard time with some of the foods we buy. Okay, so I need the...
Waiting for a dinner, Pete?
We have choices. And one of my choices is I refuse to even listen to Pete's after that one time he did a video and he was pretending he was gonna hurt himself because of depression, and he monetized it and made a whole bunch of money, and then the next day he was involved in the fake fight with Chantel and Nader, and he was saying, "Hey, what's the matter, bro? Are you angry, bro?" And then he was talking about comic books, the one after that, okay? Piece of shit. I refuse to even listen to a word he says. By the way, Charlie Gold dragged him real good a few days ago. I'm sure Charlie Gold won't mind if I borrow a little bit of her footage. Enjoy!
I'm tired of people without a job having a damn opinion. Pete's, get a fucking job. Get an income. This man is trying to criticize Monty for at least doing something that, well, Monty has work outside of YouTube from my understanding. But sir, you don't have a job. You rely on a dirty bigot to get through life. Get off your ass, and while you're standing there, clean up the dirty shit that's... Imagine talking over a pile of trash at another person who's making an income. Imagine. Get a job. Take a shower. Go for a fucking walk. And take the pig with you. Do something. Add something to society. Once you're done, getting over COVID, not before that. But after that, build up your resume. Instead of using your Twitter fingers, write up a new resume. Look up some job applications. Do something. You're a bum. Just like the others.
That was some great material from Charlie Gold, so please slide on over to her channel after you're done with this reaction here and subscribe to her. It's a nice way to say thanks. I just used some of her footage, so please go over there and subscribe to Charlie Gold too. And I'm going to let the Pete's material run for a little bit because it's going to involve Sam real fast. And then I'm going to comment about Sam, and then that's it. I'm just cutting Pete's out of this. I can't stand Pete's.
Yeah. Do you have the camera on me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you look nice.
My hair's all greasy and...
Oh, you got up not long ago. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Hey, Sam. Hi, Sam.
I have utmost respect for that cat, Sam, and for the other cat, BBJ the cat. Both those cats. Like, if there was a tornado that picked up an enormous tree and threw it at the townhouse and the townhouse was just flattened, I was only be thinking, like, are the cats okay? Did the cats somehow sense that the storm was coming and they hid themselves away under a safe spot? Are those cats all right? And that's all I'd be thinking of. So if you would have told me we have lost Chantel and Pete, I was saying, so did somebody say something? Did somebody move a chair leg? Did somebody fart? Is there a special on at McDonald's I don't know about? What? We have lost Chantel and Pete. Sorry, I can't hear. Did somebody move a table leg? Did somebody fart? Is there what? I couldn't hear that. What? Who? What? That would be my response. I'm only thinking about the cats.
Sam.
Sambert. Hi, Sambert. That's my nickname for him, Sambert.
Hi, big boy. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Turd. That's my nickname for her. Turd.
She's not a turd.
Poop stain.
You hurt her feelings. You're a poop stain.
Dingleberry.
She's not a dingleberry. She's a sweet, sweet girl. You smell like a pile of shit. She's a sweet, sweet girl. So we ordered our food and
you do not deserve it. Seriously, you do not deserve that. It should be some generic macaroni and cheese and some no-name brand sugar drink crystal sort of mix, and that's all you get. What a tragedy that you got kicked off YouTube. And Charlie Gold did great work reacting to you going into that teenager website and what you did, and very tragically you get to come back to YouTube and make money again. You didn't deserve this more than a year ago. You don't deserve it now either.
from a local place, I got the chicken Alfredo. Yummy, yum, yum. With some bruschetta. Their bruschetta is so good. And Pete's got steak frites, so just a strip loin.
Is that it then? Just a strip loin? Like when Chantel came back to YouTube, my reaction to it was to say it is an object lesson, that things are not fair. You know, like I say, like my little theory is that folks can be divided into one of three groups: evil, indifferent, and good. And because 2 out of 3 people are either evil or don't care, good people lose most of the time. And just, you know, this was like more than a year ago. Chantal called it a day in her life that I'm reacting to now in April of 2022. And he doesn't deserve this good stuff back then. He doesn't deserve it now either.
New
Neither
York
of
strip
them.
loin and some frites. The forks are in the dishwasher.
Great content, eh? Watch some completely untalented, hateful bigot stuff itself while watching television.
Okay guys, well as you can see, I'm back laying down right now.
How surprising to have Chantel laying down provided as her content for her channel. It is equally surprising that she's even part of the YouTube partnership program at all. Like, her audience cannot afford to buy products and services outside of some cheap food, and all the rest of the money goes to rent, because they're all on welfare. And they see themselves in Chantel, with the only difference being that she has an income. So, like, what do you have for us, Chantel? You're going to say, you know, hey guys, I'm just lying here. I'm having sort of a down day, too.
As I said, just having a kind of down kind of day, so.
No, you are not, because you are really just deciding to have another lazy day. Not having a blue day or a sad day. It's just, you're deciding, I'm gonna just do nothing because I don't have to worry about money. And while I'm sitting here, I might as well mislead some people, let them think that I'm kind of feeling sad, so they feel sorry for me and keep supporting me with their money that they send to me, so after they do so, I don't have to worry about money, so I can lie here and lie and say I'm having a sad, down day when it's just another lazy day, and I can do what I want.
I get a lot of these. I do have some up days though, so I'm hoping tomorrow will be better, and I can put out a more, you know, a video that I put more work into, but it is hard just turning on the camera sometimes and...
No, it is not, because from March 5th of last year to more than a year later, today, April 24th, 2022, you have turned the camera on so many times and just sat there and done nothing for hours and hours and hours. And as time passes, you turn the camera on more and more often and do less and less and less, just lying there stoned because it works for you, because you have an audience of desperate idiots who tolerate it. So, as long as you're going to do it anyway, make it sound like it's an effort, even when you're not doing anything. Oh, guys, it's so tough to turn on the camera and lie here and babble while high on marijuana, and to do so for hours at a time. You know, if I wasn't getting paid to do it, I guess I wouldn't do it at all then.
I always tell myself that when I'm feeling this way, maybe I shouldn't do it. And then I think to myself, it makes me feel like I'm ashamed of what I'm going through when I do that. When I hide away, when I say I shouldn't turn the camera on when I'm feeling this way, you know. Why not, right? I mean, it's reality, you know. It's my reality, and I know it's a reality for a lot of different people. And I don't think that we should really hide how we're feeling. It just kind of, when we do that, it just kind of further feeds into the stigma of mental illness.
Year after year, this lying piece of shit pretends to have clinical depression, anxiety, fatty liver disease, diabetes, asthma, and other things that I don't even have a list for right now. Pretty much anything that cannot be disproven. And for the past 9 months, because I'm doing a reaction from this thing, which was from more than a year ago, for the past 9 months, she's been pretending to be a domestic violence victim, all the while being a mean-spirited, money-grubbing sloth and glutton that just wants to sit around inhaling enormous amounts of deep-fried dough and doing drugs. How is this thing part of the YouTube partnership program? I do not know.
And things like that. I don't put these videos out for pity or anything.
The boldest of bold liars will take their own deceptions, turn them around, and send them back to you if they are in the position to control the narrative with which they do it. Which is why Chantel charges membership fees just to be able to comment in her live stream chats. And even then, if you criticize her, she just bans you and you have to come back and pay again. Not only does she do this for pity, she also does it for money. And as long as you can't say anything during her live stream chats, she can carry on with that, because she's talking to an audience of pathetic, broken individuals who see themselves in her. She does it for pity. She does it for pity and for the money too.
I actually hate those kind of comments where, you know, I'm just doing it just to, this is my life. You know, it's my channel.
Would you still do YouTube if you didn't get paid? Fuck no. No. Would you still do YouTube if you didn't get paid? Fuck no. No. Would you still do YouTube if you didn't get paid? Fuck no. No. Would you still do YouTube if you didn't get paid? Fuck no. No.
On my vlog, you're going to get a bit of everything on here.
And almost everything that you say is a lie.
And yeah, I know it might not look that way right now, but I know that, I just know deep down that I will be a success story. And I'm just trying to really hard ignore so much negativity. You know, just how hard it is sometimes to just come on here and see people have like 1.5 hour long live streams discussing me, or completely just kind of trivializing what I'm going through.
Normal people analyze you for 1.5 hours because we have a hard time taking that someone who lies all the time gets to have an income around here. And We like to grab the footage of what you said in the past and show it to what you said present day and let people know what a liar you really are. I guess you got a problem with that.
Or saying it's my fault, or shaming me for my food choices, or any choices really.
The reason why the word shame exists is because it is useful and we need it, especially when it comes to shameful things such as yourself. When you say you're not going to eat any more junk food, and then you go ahead and eat junk food, and you keep saying you're not going to eat it anymore, and you keep doing it, then we can say you're lying, and that's a shameful thing to do. And you say, oh, you're shaming me for any of my choices. Well, when you get intoxicated with marijuana and booze, and you put yourself on the road behind the wheel of an automobile, which can kill and hurt people, that's a shameful thing to do. And so, yeah, you get shameful criticism for doing it. It's the right thing to do, toddler, so shut up about it.
Making up things about you or your character and stuff like that. Making dolls about you to make fun of, I don't know, that you're losing hair or your facial features. The list goes on.
The list sure do go on. You make fun of people because of their looks all the time. All the time. Year after year, you make fun of people because of their looks. You do it all the time. You do it all the time. The list sure does go on, and your audience allows you to do it. Because they're maniacs just like you are, jackass.
And yeah, it's hard sometimes, especially when you're not right mentally.
You are right mentally. You are a right, evil, deceiving, devious, lying piece of shit.
But I know someday I will get to where I want to be.
That was said more than a year ago, and you got to where you wanted to be because you were already there. And that is where you wanted to be, and that's where you are right now, reveling in sloth, filth, drugs, lies, and money. When you said you wanted to be someplace, you just wanted to have more of it. And that's what you got.
And it will be probably a long journey, but, in the meantime, just going to try to enjoy my life as much as I can.
Then go get a job, you despicable bum, and enjoy the satisfaction of earning your money instead of lying to vulnerable people to get it instead.
And the process. And yeah. So, I do appreciate you listening to me. Sorry that it's not a longer video. And I guess that's it for now. I'm probably going to go and just lay here and play Scrabble and chat with some friends.
Or maybe you'll just turn on the camera, play with yourself, and publish it on OnlyFans while using YouTube to promote it. I don't know why they allow it. That's what you do, you dirty pig.
So, thanks a lot, guys. And I'll see you later. Bye.
We did see you later. More than a year later. And you're the same piece of shit now that you were back then. Only you're worse. And even dirtier than before. Please get off this platform. That would really be appreciated. You know what else would be appreciated? Subscribing to my channel. You think you had a good time? You had some fun? Did I do a good job? Then please subscribe. That'd be really nice of you to do that. Bottom right hand corner, Chantel's angry mug. Just please click there. That would be a really nice thing to do. It is appreciated.